Since before 2 o'clock this morning, Rebecca, I'm actually just watching them take apart this trailer to haul away all that produce. They've been taking these saws and just chopping up the trailer. I'll let you take a look. There goes the saw right now, chopping it into smaller chunks so it's easier to haul away and clean up. This cleanup, by the way, is expected to last another 2 hours, possibly more. Now, the estimated clear time for this crash was set around 9 a.m., but it could change. This crash, as I said, happened around 2 o'clock this morning, just before two semis going the same direction somehow crashed into each other. One of them flipped over. The driver in the semi that flipped over, as you can see, he had to be taken to the hospital. He hurt his arm, but we're told it's minor, so he should be okay. But now they've got heavy machinery out here taking away these chunks of the trailer, taking away the produce, and putting it in these large dumpsters that they have just set down right in the middle of I-24 West. This is between Briley and the OHB exit. So if you live around here and you're heading away from Nashville, you'll definitely need to take that alternate route. So we've got a huge crew out here working, and we'll continue to bring you updates. In another 30 minutes, we'll check back in and see how much progress they've made. For now, live just north of Nashville, Sophie Nelson-Golding, News Channel 5.
Breaking news, fire crews being called back to the scene of a house fire in Inglewood. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy got to the scene as that fire rekindled. What are you seeing out there now, Dan?
Hey, we're seeing the flames gone, but still plenty of smoke and plenty of firefighters as they work to make sure it doesn't rekindle once again. A call actually came in about 8 o'clock last night on reports of a fire, and then that rekindle call at about 5:30 this morning. And they've been busy ever since ensuring that all the flames are out this time. I can tell you that last night at about 8 o'clock, nobody was inside, but unfortunately there were 4 pets inside. Those pets have since been recovered. They passed away in the fire. We're talking about a dog and 3 cats. Some unfortunate news. 2 firefighters were also injured last night. One had some minor burns. Another fell through the floor as it collapsed. Both of those firefighters were taken to the hospital, treated, and released. So they're okay this morning, recovering at home. And now this is what it looks like live once again. The next morning after this fire, as they work to extinguish all the flames in this rekindle. Last night it was reported that this home was damaged, but perhaps not a total loss. Now it appears this home may in fact be a total loss. Still waiting official word on that from the fire marshals. The cause of this blaze still yet undetermined. Reporting live this morning from Inglewood, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Dan. New this morning, I-40 eastbound is back open after this massive crash closed the roadway for more than 3 hours. This happened around 11:15 last night near Whitesbridge Pike exit. No word yet on what caused this crash or if anyone was hurt, but as soon as we get more info, we'll pass that right along to you.
And now is a good time to download the News Channel 5 Storm Shield app. Get the latest updates and weather alerts on your phone 24/7. It's free for iTunes and Android users.
Breaking news right now, a home invasion turns deadly when an intruder was shot by a homeowner. This happened in Hermitage at a house on Richard Lee Circle around 8:30 last night. Right now, details are limited, but police tell us the homeowner came home around and found 2 intruders inside, shooting one of them. Investigators say the burglar who was shot died this morning, and the other one is still on the run.
Right now, the search is on for a shoplifter who tried to swim his way to freedom. Investigators say it all started when they confronted a man for stealing from a Home Depot in Old Hickory last night. We're told when the man took off, he almost hit an officer with his vehicle. There was a chase, and at some point, it appears the man jumped off a cliff into Old Hickory Lake. He has not been found.
A 2017 indictment claims launder drug money was used to fund the Cloud9 hookah bar. Erica Fenton faces hundreds of money for money laundering charges. Now, she was arrested Wednesday morning. The indictment claims from December 2015 through September of 2017, Fenton would use drug money sold by Sylvester Mosley to fund that club. Cloud9 closed earlier this year after the man was shot and killed outside a bar in December. A Kentucky couple comes home from a weekend trip to find their home burglarized, and when they saw who did it, they went to the local newspaper for answers. Home surveillance video, which you see right here, captured the couple's newspaper carrier throwing their paper into the yard and then making its way into the back of the home. That suspect is this man, 41-year-old Alan Stewart. He's accused of burglarizing their home and an outdoor shed. Stewart is contracted paper carrier for the Paducah Sun. The couple took their concerns to the company.
I said, it's not a big thing to background check your drivers. And they said, well, that's not our responsibility because they are 100% private contractors. So once they leave with our papers, we don't have anything to do with it. So take it up with him.
Our attempts to contact the Paducah Sun were unsuccessful, and Stewart is behind bars right now in Marshall County.
A measure that would legalize medical cannabis is one step closer to reality. In a vote of 9-2, it passed through the Criminal Justice Committee yesterday. This proposal would allow people with certain medical conditions to possess medical cannabis in the form of pills, oils, or creams. 2 amendments were added to the bill. One would allow people from out of state to have medical cannabis with a doctor's note. Also, chronic pain and nausea were removed from the accepted medical conditions. The bill's sponsor says this gives the bill momentum.
I understand that the Senate might do something, we might do something, but at the end of the day, we have advanced medical marijuana with the THC in it farther than it's ever happened so far. The chance of it happening in Tennessee.
It will now need to pass 2 other committees before the full legislature hears the bill. And a new name is added to the ballot for mayor of Nashville, Council Member Erica Gilmore. She made that announcement yesterday. Gilmore's been a council member since 2007 and is hoping to win the election against current mayor David Briley. She says Nashville needs a mayor who can deliver results and that her track record proves that she can. She's also made sure that the National Museum of African American Music had a prominent place downtown. Election day is set for August 2nd.